Men are statistically more likely to not discuss mental health problems that they may be facing. In a survey of 1,000 men in the UK commissioned by Priory, a provider of mental and social care, 77% of men polled that they have suffered from common mental health symptoms, such as anxiety, stress or depression.
The things that people should avoid if they are feeling low is the standard alcohol abuse, is the substance misuse, and is to find alternative ways to manage this loneliness or these feelings of low mood by filling their time with activities that are healthier for the body rather than that might have adverse effects.
It's quite easy to fall into that rut of actually not leaving the house. So taking advantage of the community support team service, I'm sure we could certainly facilitate something if somebody had mobility issues and they couldn't get out of the house. I'm sure that wouldn't be a problem, being able to set something up. But yeah, I think eating healthy, getting out and about, getting some fresh air, and just trying not to isolate yourself too much. Particularly in the Falklands, I think that men historically have had to be really sort of resilient and resourceful, especially out at camp. And then there's always that stigma of coming forward to say that I've got an issue, or I have a mental health problem, or I need some help, which we all do in our lives. But I do think there's a bit of stigma attached to that. The sooner that people can come forward and say, actually, I just need a little bit of support now, it saves them needing a lot of support later on down the line.
So I think statistically men are a little bit more reluctant to go and ask for help. So if we look at loneliness, for example, loneliness affects men over the age of 75 quite significantly. Age UK have done a number of studies about this, and it leads into depression. Depression in itself can have adverse effects on somebody's physical health as well. It's such an easy thing to combat. So we have a number of different facilities out there, out in the islands, including number 8 Thatcher Drive, which is a way to combat loneliness. And the guys down there at number 8 are doing a fantastic job to try and include as many people as possible of a certain age, to get them together, to have that kind of community feel so that they can have that opportunity to combat loneliness as well as socialise with one another.
What we try to do is ensure that the door is always open, and certainly in a confidential way, try and get people in and support them with that.